Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about coding convention in Kotlin, or some. It means some of the rule when you write your code in Kotlin. So firstly, we have a blind project, and I give you firstly a type and class. Will start with uppercase. It means that the class name or the type name, for example, person, or the P, always uppercase. Then it is uh, the class has a few parameters, so you can write in a single line. So here we have one line. So single line means that if the class definition have a few arguments, and here you can use a for space or the space inside a comma here, or then you will have for space. For example, if you return here, we see that it is a for space. You can use a tab or the space in your keyboard. Okay, and what about the space here? We have one space here. Is a space between the return type and the function name, and the return type after the semicolon. So about the public function, you have to add the documentation to this function. This is a default is a public function or public method, so you have to add the documentation here, so anyone use your library or your work can use. So for example, we have the document here is a simple document. We have the property is a list of property. We have the return to the value type, and for example here boolean. So the return here is a successful or unsuccessful. So what about the class with long header? It is a class with long or many input properties. So we have each property in separate line. For here one line, and the surname in one line. So it means that but here the closing parenthesis in a separate line or in a new line. And what about the interface? For example, we define an interface working, and we have a class that implements the interface and inherit from the person. So the constructor always first, and then interface 1, interface 2, interface 3, etc. after the constructor. And what about the function? And unit means that no return value. It is something like the void in C programming language. So you can omit, you can remove this or omit this, and using this, so you no need to use unit in this case because it does not return the value. Okay, this is something like void function in C programming language. What are common case for use? It means that do not add the underscore. So here we have the P. P is lowercase. It means that the object variable is start with the lowercase, and avoid to use underscore in name. For example here underscore, and avoid underscore or do not use underscore in name. Okay, so now we have a list of integer 1 2 3 4 5 symbol, and in this list if you use the lambda expression, and you have to add two space before and after the lambda expression or the lambda function, and you have to add two space from the start and in the end of the filter or the lambda expression. So remember this. Here if the lambda is short, you can use this for short lambda. You only need the implementation for short lambda here. So two way is okay, two is the same, but the second